Om Shanti. This is our fourth audio in the series of our response to coronavirus. It's all about balance in the current situation. Balance. It's a very beautiful word. Balance is necessary to live a life of contentment and fulfillment. Balance is the ultimate goal of our life. Happiness is intimately connected to balance. If balance is lost, happiness is lost. A calm and balanced state of mind is a sign of a strong and great mind. The hurried and agitated mind is the weaker one. Great minds have great balance. But instead of having a broad mind, a balanced mind, you have contracted into a small mind, a converged mind, a mind of me and mine. And this explains why we have become so unbalanced. We keep running around. We have kept competing, comparing, fighting and struggling without a balance of head and heart. We lost the balance of the yin and the yang energy within each of us. The fire element within us increased, resulting to too much anger, jealousy, stubbornness, dislike, darkness, worry, frustration, criticism. We say early to bed and early to rise. But do we really follow it? Our soul temperature, our mind temperature, our body temperature kept rising day after day. We kept eating too much or too little. No monitoring on ourselves. We are rushing at a very fast pace. Imagine 700 billion people running on the planet Earth with hot energies in their soul, in their bodies, creating more fires, global warming, and climate change. There has been so many signals from the Mother Earth, but probably we have ignored all of them. Mother Earth is now teaching us to get back to our state of balance. The law of nature says, if you don't get back into balance, I will kick you. This virus is just a cough from the Mother Earth. She is just coughing. And if we still don't pay heed to her post-lockdown, it may lead to bigger things. So we all need to ask ourselves these following questions. What are our personal, emotional and behavioral signs of getting out of balance, which manifest in our life right now? Any signals at a physical level in our body? In what areas of my life do I need to restore my balance? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, social, economic. Check at all levels. How will you try to restore that? what works for you. What kind of the food will you eat? In which state of consciousness will you eat and drink? What will be the timetable you follow post-lockdown? In short, what was not in balance and what can we do to lead a more balanced life? It's time to now look inwards. We need to learn our lessons on balance. The earth, the water, the wind, the sky, all are trying to come back to their balance. How many more signs, signals, warnings are we still waiting for? For how long will we go on and on this way? It's high time to set up our central administrative system in our lives. We are in the center of all our roles, of all our activities, of all our responsibilities that are part of our life. We need to come back to our core, pure, peaceful center. I don't need to jump from one role to the other, one activity to the other like a monkey. But I need to remain in the center, grounded and stable as a pure, peaceful, loving child of God. And then direct all my roles and responsibilities from that quiet space within me. As a soul, we all have the capacity to be both yin and yang, strong and gentle, confident and humble, adventurous and cautious. Each positive quality has a complement, and mastering this art of inner stability and balance enables me to access the right quality at the right time. When we go out of balance, we need to find the right antidote of positive quality within our dormant self, and then make the right move as in a chess game. It is said, to everything there is a reason. There is a time to be born, there is a time to die. There is a time to be silent, and there is a time to speak. There is a time for war, and there is a time for peace. I need to find my point of balance. We need to keep ourselves away from all the influences, of all the perceptions and beliefs, and take a helicopter's view. From this helicopter's view, we can then see the whole picture very clearly, the bigger picture. Detachment is necessary for balance. The practice of meditation takes us into this helicopter's view. From this mental position of complete peace and detachment, we can know what to accept and what to work upon. We can be authority of God's rights at the same time. We can be humble. The balance of humility and self-authority is the foundation of a good leader. The deep awareness of ourself as a pure being, a child of God, cools down our mad race of running and running and running with a deep feeling of discontentment into a feeling of fullness, which will emerge a feeling of genuine benevolence. Thus, learning the Raj Yoga meditation and practicing, applying it into our life, we can heal our soul completely at all levels, eventually leading to a more higher conscious, balanced way of living. We know where to invest our energies and where to stay protected, thus restoring this inner balance in our personality. We can build ourselves in a more positive direction, and our economic balance will also be regained once again to a new level of prosperity. So instead of Googling the latest panic news, it's time to reflect, redirect our life, rise above the situation, and emerge with more awareness and learning. We send love and healing to all the people and all the families who have undergone major losses during this time. May you be showered by balance, by blessings and bliss from God, the Almighty Authority. Om Shanti.